And a judge has sentenced a Geneseo woman to 8 years in prison for the drunk driving crash that killed Cecilia Nac. You may recall back in 2021, Brittany Griswold stole a vehicle in Rock Island. The state's attorney said later that night she veered into oncoming traffic, crashing head-on into the car Nac was in. According to a medical test, Griswold's blood alcohol level was at least double the legal limit. Jonathan Fong was in the courtroom today. He joins us in studio tonight and shares the emotion after a 3-year case. Jonathan?
John, back in November, Griswold pleaded guilty to 1 count of aggravated DUI. And at the time, lawyers on both sides tentatively agreed to the 8-year sentence. Now today, Griswold's lawyers still tried arguing for a lighter punishment. And that was after the judge heard not just from Nac's family, but also from Griswold herself.
Hace 2 años que estamos en esta lucha por la ausencia de mi hija.
Gut-wrenching words from Amelia, the mother of Cecilia Nac.
Por la irresponsabilidad de esta persona que le quitó la vida. Y lo mismo que me destruyó mi familia.
Before Brittany Griswold is sentenced over the drunk driving crash that killed Cecilia in 2021, her sister Elizabeth telling the court the emotional toll of the tragedy.
My mom now worries more than she did before and becomes severely depressed. My dad carries his sadness and is hurting.
Another sister, Blanca Leal, reading the words of Cecilia's daughter.
I have lost my sense of peace. My anxiety reaches all-time highs because I struggle with the idea of losing people at any moment.
Griswold herself apologizing.
On August 7th, 2021, I acted in ways in which I have never done before in my entire life, and I am so deeply sorry and will forever be filled with regret.
Her defense lawyer argued for probation or a 3-year prison sentence, saying Griswold has a family to take care of, but Judge Peter Church sentenced her to 8 years in prison.
There's good and negative, and we all have to pay the consequences of our actions, good or bad.
We did ask Elizabeth and Blanca how they felt about Brittany Griswold's apology. They both questioned the sincerity of the apology since it took 2.5 years for her to say it. Now, Griswold can file an appeal for the sentence, but if it stands, she'll have to serve at least 85% of it before she's eligible for parole. John?
All right, Jonathan, thank you.